Hey, howdy, howdy. So it is about 6:30 in the morning, so I'm going to be somewhat quiet at this beginning part. But I'd like to welcome you to room 365 of the Catalina Hotel. As you can see, it's a lovely older room that is not especially spacious. And I'll give you a couple of examples where when you actually enter the room, between the bed and the wall here, I'll give you an example where my feet is. It's about this big here. And actually, I just tripped over the side of the bed here. And there I'm standing there, so it's not a huge amount of room. Looking outside, it actually has a magnificent view of another building, but it's actually fairly quiet until I open up the windows. You notice that on this other building, this is where all the vents are for their air conditioning. So it sounds like a little bit of a turbine outside. Look at ours. Hey, look at all that trash. That being said, this room is actually pretty awesome for at least being on Collins Avenue for being fairly quiet. Some of my companions stayed at some of the other rooms that were nowhere near as lucky. Why don't I show you my favorite part of this is the bathroom, where to give you an idea of how small this bathroom is and actually how small the room is, I can't even open up the bathroom door the entire way. It goes about that far until the bathroom door hits the bed. So hopefully you're able to fit him through the spot. I'm able to, but if you're of a wider girth, you might have some issues. Okay, inside the bathroom itself, actually I'll give you an idea. Here I am, I'm kind of got my elbows here taking this video so you can see how small it is for being able to get through the door. And you'll notice that you kind of step right into the toilet. Nice new toilet. But it's a little bit tight, and one of the great things is that it's very close to the shower. Oh, and as you're sitting on the toilet, you do have to deal with this hair dryer that is kind of pressed into the side of you or in front of you, depending on how you get yourself in. Sink works just fine. And then the shower. One of the coolest parts of the shower is the shower head is about 9 feet high. So this shower is actually built for tall people. One of the other benefits of this place, it is actually fairly good as far as not having a lot of rust, at least compared to other places that I've seen that have been open that are down here in the humid areas. You can see like the faucet here does not have a huge amount of rust. Actually, almost none. The only little bits of rust I actually saw were just on the edges of some of these fixtures, and that's minuscule compared to other hotels I've seen that have been even higher priced. So I will get myself out of the shower again. A couple of the more interesting parts of this room as well. There's almost no storage for you to put any of your clothes or anything else that you might have actually brought with you. All the shelving that you can't even see because it's so dark back there, because you kind of put the stuff in kind of a little closet area. But all the shelving is all taken up by either the towels or by the stuff that they try to get you to buy. So they got the stuff down at the bottom right there for doing buying anything out of the fridge, and they got all their candy bars, and then finally you can actually buy their nice little water, but not a whole lot of spots to be able to store anything. Actually, I'll show you this fixture over here. This light fixture, first glance, looks pretty nice. Until you notice is actually broken. So you got little broken bits. There's actually another broken bit on the other side. It's missing a whole bunch of these little bits. But by far and large, it is a pretty cheap plastic fixture that I can actually see people having to cross the room by jumping on the bed, hitting that fixture with their head and actually causing some damage. So that's all right. There is actually plenty of lights, at least in the main part of the room. What else is there? Okay, actually, tell you a couple cool parts. At least this room has got a desk where my companion's place is not. Here is the overview of what the room structure looks like. You notice how square all those boxes look? That is absolutely fake. Every single one of these rooms is completely different from the next. So while my room is very small and has some weird shapes to it, other rooms are actually far bigger, but have the problems of being in either noisy areas or other weird things going on. So I count my lucky stars for where it is. Oh, here, I'm actually going to pop on the bed here. I'm going to show you a cool feature where if you're on the bed, you can look up and watch TV. Nope, it's way over there. So the TV is actually tucked into the far upper right corner. This might tell you something about my wife, but when I told my wife about this, her first thought was, oh, it's like a prison. Anyhow, I shall talk to you, or see you guys all later. This is my room at 365 in the Catalina Hotel.